Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video, we're going to be decorating for Monday, May 19th. We have the weekly overview done, and this is where I like pre-plan for the week. Sunday is done, and now we're going to pull up the pages for Monday. Now, real quickly, if you haven't seen my channel, I make a 2-page, which is like a weekly spread, into a 2-page daily, and I start the week with a weekly overview. So I'm going to pull out these 2 pages, and these are both going to be decorated for Thursday. The stickers that I'm using for this spread are the I Can, I Will sticker book from Rongrong, and I'm thinking like this leopard print with the palm leaves mix that we have here. And the peach. We'll see how it actually comes together, but those are the stickers that I'm looking at because there's plenty of decorative stickers, boxes, and everything else that I need. Now the first thing for maintenance, I'm going to white out these days at the top. And I do this because this is, both sides are going to be for Monday. So it is no longer a weekly spread. If you don't recognize it, this is a Big Happy Planner memory keeping planner. They don't make these anymore, but it's essentially a Big Happy Planner vertical. And I think now you can just get like memory pages to pop into your regular vertical planner. But I think it's a shame because it kind of has some fun design features like the dot grid, the lines, the grid, some little quotes, but maybe that wasn't so popular. So I like it, but I can see how maybe some people wouldn't like it. Okay, I'm gonna grab some washi out, and I'm trying to think what will look nice with what I'm going for, because sometimes washi can really make or break it. Okay, as crazy as this sounds, I think I'm gonna go with this pink animal print with the copper foil washi. It's bold. We'll see how it looks. There's always a chance when you start a spread and you're not going to like all of them. Hopefully you like some of them. But overall the point is to get some cute color on there to make it fun to decorate. That's what I would say the point is most of the time for most people. So the colors, I was really looking forward to getting into this blue lined section here because I was in the bright pink before, and now I'm adding pink, but that's okay. It's just fun to have a switch up of colors. But it is still fun to have colors. Like when I look at the ones that don't have any color, they're just the thin lines, I think it looks really boring. But I know it's easier to kind of work with when you're doing spreads that way. But I just had a couple weeks recently where I didn't have time to decorate, and I was using the She Plans planner, which is, by the way, my favorite layout. It's a 1-page daily, and I just added a page to make a 2-page daily with that. But it's a print and plan planner, and I had these physically, so that's why I'm using these. Anyway, back to the She Plans. When I didn't decorate it for like 2.5 weeks, it was really plain. It's an elegant planner, so it wasn't as bad, but I'm just not for the plain planners. So it's kind of nice to have this switch to color on every page so that I know that even if I can't decorate it for a week or 2, it's still going to look cute when I write in it. Anyway, alright, that's fun. I like that more than I thought I was going to. Because like I said, I'm not an animal print kind of gal. But let's grab the girl here. And she has a quote. I can and I will. If I can get her off. So yeah, this page is kind of what I was looking at as, you know, the page. I know it doesn't necessarily go together. It doesn't have to go together, but I kind of like it. I'm just going to put her down here. It does look crooked, but you know what? I'm not going to move it. I'm not going to risk it on this paper. It's okay. So now let's flip back to the front here. I was thinking I could use her again up here. I might do that. I don't always like using the same girl. Actually, I don't usually like using the same girl, but I'm just gonna do it. And it's gonna be fun colors anyway. Okay. Yeah, I like it still. All right. We have these little strips here that we can use. Let's see what else. I like this box. I think I'm gonna put it with that can. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll do a girl with this one. We'll do this girl. I think we'll do that. So I like to have boxes up here in my wellness. This is, although one big box though, it's okay. And I'll have her here, slightly lower maybe. Maybe I don't want her right above that. Okay, I might put her down here with this and do something else over there. So this area is like my cleaning area. Whoops, and I'm going to put her pretty far down here. Alright, so I need something over here and something over here. Let's see what we have. I think I am just going to put this gal above this gal because we need two on each page, I feel like. So I'm just going to move her a little higher so it doesn't look maybe as, you know, right above, and then maybe in a little. That's not bad. Okay, so we have two boxes left there. Let's see. I want to use these because they match this kind of spot, but where to use them? And this kind of looks like another set with the palm leaves because I went with these flowers, so that's okay. Do like a speckle strip there. And maybe one in the corner, I don't know. Alright, we need a couple more things. I'm going to leave this as it is, even though it doesn't really match the tone of the rest of the spread. I just think it's too cute to cover up those little numbers and the colorful. I really like it. We can get a couple of these boxes on here today. I like little boxes in my wellness to track things, like my coffee. We need kind of this color over here somewhere. We'll put it up here. This is meeting, by the way, and I'm probably just going to put the temperature because this is my weather area. I'll probably just put the temperature in that little box. Okay, so for a couple more things just to top it off, there's this floral, which matches, it's kind of like this one here, so I think that could be cute. Coming on the bottom, we'll scoot it over a little. The bottom and the top of the page, I think. Maybe we do it like this. So just hanging it off so I can trim it and then have another piece to put on top. And that way both sides have some of the florals on there. I still feel like I need something here and maybe, you know, maybe a couple spots. Okay, I want a little box over here just to add a little more something. And we still haven't added my time blocking lines, so those will be on here too. I'm gonna grab this quote. It says, "Be so good, they can't ignore you." And I'm just gonna put it up here in my wellness section. Try to get it a little straight. Okay, and then I think we're gonna go with a secondary washi. So we definitely have some plainness here, but also before I do that, I will go ahead and get my lines on so that I know how much room I'm gonna have. We'll do this one over here. Okay, and I like the lines in pencil for my timeline. And then right up here where I'm writing is my top 3. Okay, that's my timeline, and I think I want to write it in my black friction pen in case I need to erase it. So my first 3 are my top 3. This would be a 9 a.m., 10, 11, and those are all a little squished, but that's okay. So now you can kind of see what it's really going to look like. And then, like I said, the other washi I'm really hoping we can use to really bring it together. And what I would like to do maybe is this greenery. I did this the other day when I had some florals, and I thought it was just really cute how it brought color to the spread and kind of tied things together. So if I can find the end here. There we go. I like it well enough. So I just had this one kind of skip around her. I know. It's the first time I've done that through a sticker like that. I like it. Okay. That is actually it. So if we had different stickers, I would definitely put something down there. Like something over here. So I'll go through one more time, but I don't really have flags or circles. We had these. You know, like I could put appointment here. I think I will do that. It's something. You know what? I think I like it better at the edge of this. Yeah, I might like that better. Okay, and there are like no quotes over here. So I thought I could maybe just put one here. And maybe I will erase these. The 10 and the 11 p.m. And a little bit of this line to get that on there. Okay. So the last thing before we put it back in the planner is just to get the date on there, and that will be super quick. Okay, and we have Monday, May. Let me just skip it over. Monday, May 19th. Okay, that pulled together pretty nicely. So let's get it back in the planner. So we have Sunday done, and now we have Monday done, all ready to go. Stay tuned, and we will be doing the rest of the week decorating to get ready for planning. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with the Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.